Hello, brothers and sisters in the Heartdwellers family. May you all be blessed. This was my birthday morning. The night before, I was pounded with such heavy discouragement. It had been hard for such a long time, and not seeing any tangible breakthrough with many things I've been praying for. There were many things I was feeling insecure about as well, and needing wisdom from the Lord. When Sister Therese arrived back from her trip, we thought for sure she would get another 90 days here with us. But she got a suspicious officer who decided that he was only going to give her a week. She almost didn't make it back into the country. He felt that she should have used a religious visa than a visa waiver to travel. Oh boy, that was a trial. Then the Lord kept giving me laziness, that He wanted her to stay here in the U.S. with us, and I need to find a way for her to stay. I pulled all the stops, even called my dad, who does immigration law for a living, and he said there was no way for her to stay without going and coming back into the U.S., which we're trying to avoid since now they have mandated the vaccinations for all foreign travelers. So there was a lot on my mind that morning. However, I got a phone call and a text from my family and siblings, which really brightened up my day. The Lord has really brought healing and restoration to my family these past 2 years since I've come to the community. They now see it was the Lord's hand in this. During prayer, I got a call from a Domino's pizza guy. There was 4 pizzas already paid for Brandon. I told him there's no Brandon here, and we definitely didn't order the pizzas. He said my phone number was given, and he didn't know what to do with them, so I thought to take them. But then on second guessing, I told him to keep it, and maybe the person who called will call back and give them the right address. He said it was 2 ladies who called, and they were going back and forth with each other on the call and with this order. I just shrugged it off. As I headed back to my room for prayer, one of my sisters handed me a mail from the IRS. This past August, I had incorporated Heartdwellers Ghana, per the Lord's instructions, and then He prompted me to file for 501c3 nonprofit status, so I wasn't sure what the letter was about. When I opened it, my mouth fell open in shock, as they approved our 501c3 status as a nonprofit. I thought, what? No way, Lord. First, it takes many organizations at least 1 year to 2 years to receive that. We just filed 3 months ago. That is unheard of. I knew it was the Lord as I bust out laughing, realizing this was my birthday gift from Him, that He was showing me that He had everything under control and breakthrough had come. I began to praise Him and apologize again for my doubt and unbelief. I was flabbergasted. Even when doing the application with Mother Elizabeth's help, we really didn't know what we were doing. We literally used the Bible promises a couple of times, seeking the Lord as to which multiple question to fill out, and did the sign of the cross several times. This was all the Lord. He's amazing. Can I say, hush, Jesus, hush? And hush, Mary, hush. Just amazing. Still in shock from this letter, I then get a text from my mother asking for my address, so I gave it to her and didn't think anything of it. Then an hour later, I get a call from a florist company telling me that they're on their way to send me flowers. I thought, still not piecing the pieces together. Then immediately following that, I get a call from another Domino's driver in front of the yard, again with 4 boxes of pizza for Brandon. I kept thinking, who is Brandon? I told him what happened a few hours earlier and that we didn't order any pizza. Then it hit me. Wait a minute. Is all of this my mom's doing? So I called my sister and asked if my mom ordered me pizza and flowers, and she said, yeah. I laughed so hard as I spoke to my mom as she screamed, happy birthday again, explained how she surprised me. I asked her who is Brandon, and she said she gave them her name, and not sure where they got that from. But if anyone knows my mom, her surprises are always comical. So I thanked the Domino's guy and finally took the pizzas. The flowers came and there were beautiful red roses, just beautiful, as my day was now turned completely right side up, and I was feeling so loved. I was in overflow of thanksgiving before the Lord after prayer. As I said, good morning, Lord. Thank you for making this such a wonderful birthday morning. I wasn't expecting this at all. Thank you for your faithfulness, even when I'm unfaithful, doubtful, and unsure. Thank you for such a wonderful birthday gift, the 501c3. That is quite amazing. It makes me see how you truly are in control, and this is your work. I don't need to worry. Everything will happen at the appointed time with ease. I just have to struggle getting to the ease part and doing what's in my power and trusting you to do the rest. And thank you so much for such a loving and caring mother. As I kept looking at the red roses, I realized this was also a gift from Blessed Mother. Wow, Lord. I know my mom was prompted by Blessed Mother now in all things. Even when I was little, it was still Mother moving my mom to touch us with such great love and care. How blessed I am truly, and how quickly I can forget. Then I began to think of the children. I had a vision recently where I saw a young boy in New York, about 8 years of age, stealing from a sandwich pub. The owner ran after him and grabbed him, only to see the boy's eyes and see the fear, the purity, and the innocence that he just wanted something to eat. The owner let the boy loose as he ran off shaken and fearful, because it was his first time he stole anything. I then saw him on the ledge of some high-rise apartment looking up in the sky, with his little legs dangling. I knew he had no home, and he said in his heart to God, I wonder what it feels like to have a mom and dad. I wonder what it feels like to have a home and be loved. It just broke me as tears ran down my face, and I just wanted to find that boy and just hug him and love him. Then I had a dream the night before, where I was surrounded by children ages 3 to 5. They were sitting under a very low table, and I sensed an urgency to help the children. I bent down to see the children, and one of them had a wound on their head with blood running down their entire face. And he said in the cutest toddler voice that it keeps bleeding, and he just shrugged his shoulders, but he was so calm. I scooped this boy in my arms and began to walk briskly to get him some help. It seemed like he was passing away, so calm, yet wounded badly. I woke up again with tears in my eyes because it felt so real, and how I wanted to save him, continue to hold him, and tell him everything would be okay. It made me think of how so many have never experienced this type of motherly love, compassion, ever-loving and generous mother like my own. Thank you for giving me a great example. And Blessed Mother, I ask for your heart to love the children, and this family you'll give me in Ghana. Please give me your heart, Mother. Our Mother of Mercy responded, That I will do, my beloved little daughter. Happy birthday! Heaven celebrates you too, as they have all enlisted themselves to help the Lord's cause through you. We cannot wait until you arrive here. And here she's speaking of heaven, to meet your true friends and family who love you so dearly. Many want to say hi and happy birthday. Really, Mother? Oh, yes. Don't you see familiar faces? I then saw a crowd gathered with smiling faces and waves at me. My eyes panned through the crowd, and I saw Padre Pio, who was smiling at me with a big grin. Saint Therese waved excitedly and mouthed happy birthday. Sister Thea Bowman, I sensed St. John Vianney, Rosa de Lima, John the Baptist. Then I saw St. Teresa's parents standing so regal, holding hands together and smiling at me. St. Philomena and Mother Teresa, who put her hands together as she usually does as a sign of prayer, then smiled and bowed her head at me. I then saw St. Francis, and they all waved, saying happy birthday. Your true birthday will be given the day that you return to your heavenly home. Now that will be a celebration you will not forget. I have wonderful things in store for you, my beloved dove. Wonderful things. And Blessed Mother clapped her hands, very giddy. I was startled by her excitement. As I said, Oh, Mother, I've never seen you like this. Well, you are my child, and you know I love to put things together. That is my expertise. I'm good with the details, and good, very good at surprises, smiling. I said, You're amazing, Mother. Thank you for everything. Our Mother of Mercy continued, My beloved one, I know it's been hard, but all you have gone through has been training for the days ahead. You'll be a wonderful mother to the souls the Lord will entrust to you. Your mother has had much to do with it, and the destiny the Lord prepared for you. And as an aside, when anyone meets my mom, they fall in love with her. She was a nanny for the past few years before taking a break last year. She has mothered many troubled children, and even some of our friends. She has bent over backwards for all of her 7 children and 12 grandchildren. When I had my first heartbreak in college, She drove 45 minutes to my school just to surprise me outside during my dance practice with balloons, flowers, and a big bear in front of everyone just to say Happy Valentine's Day because she knew I was hurting. She's an amazing mother and grandmother, so loving, compassionate, and very selfless, truly. And I now see that was all Blessed Mother's way of also loving me through my mother and showing me how to really love people, especially children. The nickname given to my mother by family and friends is Mother Teresa because she is so giving. Our Mother of Mercy continued, Indeed, I work through her often. Although she's been unaware of my presence, she is so dear to my heart, and I love her deeply. She has mothered many souls and will see in heaven the fruit of her many labors of love done to others. The compassion, the nurturing, the love you have received, I now want you to lavish it on these poor, needy, dejected, and defiant children. How you'll heal many just by your love, and the many others that will come will touch the children's heart the most by their love. Many have never really been nurtured. There's some who have been raised up just to beg for food. They're seen as tools of income. That is it. Then there's some who have been neglected by their families, feeling like a ghost. No one has really cared about their livelihood, or even more so, their little hearts. Then there are those who have rebelled. There will be a challenge. We brought Joey here to teach you how to understand, how to be patient, and how to love someone through their difficulty, even when it gets hard. And we're proud of you, for you have suffered well. But it was all in preparation for souls you will meet with different addictions, so you know how to handle them, how to love them, and how to pray for them. I will be with you in all of these things. Heaven stands right beside you, cheering you on, and walking with you into this promised land prepared for you. Do not worry about the uncertainties and the pieces that haven't come together yet. All things are working out beautifully. Continue to wait and trust in the Lord's timing, for it is precision and perfect to what He has planned for you and the others. Mother, there's so many things in the air, and I'm in need of your wisdom. Would you please help me? I don't know what to do with Teresa's situation. She responded, The Lord will bring clarity, beloved. Wait on Him. And if you have done all that is within your power, wait on Him. He will bring clarity. Okay, Mother. Thank you. And that was the end of our Mother of Mercy's message. And she was right. The Lord brought clarity to Teresa's situation. She had 3 days left to leave the country, and we had no idea where she was going to go or what to do. After seeking every possible avenue to see if she can stay, the Lord allowed another contradiction, when although He told me to seek that direction, He then dropped an inspiration in my mind to have her stay in Germany with one of our newest sisters who just left the mountain and went back home. I submitted it to Mother Claire and sought the Lord, and we got joy. Wow. We were both full of anxiety, waiting on the Lord. And I think it was just another test of obedience and abandonment when you decide to change direction and make a way. So now Trace is in Germany, waiting there and being a companion to the new sister until we leave for Ghana. God is faithful, and so is His mother, our mother. God bless you, family, until the next message.